On the news tonight, House of Representatives kicks against hike in telecommunication tariff. NIMET enjoins Nigeria to comply with weather forecast as 2025 rainy season approaches. Inspector General of Police warns officers against human rights violation. Good evening and welcome to NT Legal Channel 10 at 7. I am Uluwarim Lekun sharing here the news in details. The House of Representatives has passed a resolution urging the Minister of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, as well as the Nigerian Communication Commission, to suspend the impending hike in telecommunication tariff until service improves in the sector. Debating an urgent motion on the issue, lawmakers urged that increasing telecommunication tariff under the current reality amounts to placing additional financial burden on Nigeria for erratic services.
The telecommunication company improved on their service delivery poor network, which Nigeria have been yearning for in years before embarking on the increase in tariff. How do we expect them to increase their performance, knowing that prices of virtually all the various indices have increased? I think we rather say that the tariff can be increased, but maybe not as much as 50%.
You can't be paying for something you don't enjoy. You will agree with me that services in the telecom industry right now is not at its best. In Nigeria, you have to carry more than one phone. For what reason? So that if the network on one is not good, you have to use the other. This motion is referred to the Committee on Communication for further legislative action.
The House also called on the federal government to strengthen counter-terrorism operation in Borno State to prevent further insurgent activities, especially in Askira Uba, Awul Federal Constituency. Nigerian tourism industry is set to witness a transformative resolution with the launch of the Motherhood 2025 initiative, unveiled by the Minister of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Creative Economy in partnership with Discovery Motherhood Africa. The project aims to reconnect the diaspora with the African heritage. Ungufo Saji has more details.
Nigeria that is a hub for cultural tourism, where diasporans from around the world come to reconnect with their roots, and visitors experience the country's rich heritage, vibrant traditions, and natural beauty. Motherland 2025 is driving this initiative with a commitment to boosting Nigeria's tourism and economic growth.
Motherland 2025 is more than just a moment in time. It is a catalyst for sustained engagement, forging lasting connections between the diaspora and their homeland, investors and opportunities, and global travelers and Nigeria's dynamic experiences. As part of the long-term components of this project, we are developing Diaspora City, a thriving tourism hub where members of the diaspora can seamlessly invest and reconnect and put down roots.
This initiative at its core is a tourism movement, one that showcases Nigeria's beauty, creativity, and economic potential to the world. The ministry's dedication to cultural revival and economic growth aligns perfectly with our mission, and we are honored to have them as partners in becoming and bringing this vision to life.
As Motherland 2025 prepares to launch, expectations are high that it will establish Nigeria as a leading tourist destination, putting Nigeria firmly on the global tourism map. In Abuja, Gufan Shaji Ogwani, NTA News.
Moving on, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has issued a strong warning to officers against human rights violation and misconduct within the force. This was during a vital meeting with strategic police management. The IGP iterated the need for professionalism and adherence to ethical police standard. He emphasized that any act of infringement on citizens' rights should be met with strict disciplinary measures. The statement added that the IGP has also condemned reports of police misconduct received through the force complainant channel, stressing that officers must respect human rights engagement and caution practical squad against misuse of power, improper dressing, and unauthorized transfer of cases, which he describes as unprofessional and deterrent to the justice system. Meanwhile, the IGP has mandated all police operatives to wear appropriate uniform and refrain from carrying assault rifles while in civilian attire. Moving on, as major road and streets in Lagos continue to grapple with darkness occasioned by dysfunctional street lighting, Lagos State House of Assembly has set up a 7-man ad hoc committee to investigate why the 2024 burglary budget allocated to Light Up Lagos has not yielded result. This was at a plenary where issues around the Light Up Lagos project was debated under the matter of urgent public importance in Lagos. Mr. Toliat has details.
The dysfunctional state of streetlights, which are critical road infrastructure, was raised by Honorable Lukman Oluma under matters of urgent public importance.
Section 14(2)(b) says the essence of governance is about security and welfare. Lagosians today are not enjoying the benefits of street lights. Most areas are completely not having their street lights functioning across Lagos.
Some lawmakers attribute persistent criminality in some parts of the metropolis to dark spots created by non-existence of street lights.
You see people there in the streets doing whatever they want to do because of the fact that they hide under darkness to commit a lot of crimes.
Madam Speaker, I'm pleading to you this morning. In my local government, there is no light for the last 15 years, not even street light we are talking about.
In my local government, the Fagba Bridge is yet to commence. Now, at the same spot, it has become a dark spot in Ifakojaye, where people are maimed, they are robbed, they are killed every time at that Fagba, because there is still no light facility there.
Others want the state governments to explore alternative sources of energy to power street lights in the state.
I want our tertiary institutions and vocational institutions, like our College of Education, to please, some of these 24 billion naira that has been earmarked, let us have a solar training academy in our vocational institute so that we'll be able to sustain this kind of development and initiative that is being practiced around the world.
There's a need to immediately, quickly put the lights back on and award the contract as the case may be. And I also appreciate the fact that the state is looking towards solar, which is a better renewable form of energy.
But we must look at what is being deployed for the use of Lagosians. We must look at the sustainability, the batteries, the specification, to be sure that we are getting value for money.
The lawmaker representing Ekpe Constituency 1, Honorable Tobun Abiodun, wondered why 24 billion naira earmarked in the 2024 budget to light up Lagos has not made any impact.
If funds were allocated and we are still in darkness, then that means there's more to it. So I want to suggest a ad hoc committee be set up to look into why there is darkness.
Speaker, Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda therefore set up a 7-man ad hoc committee to investigate the challenges militating against the implementation of Light Up Lagos project, despite huge budgetary allocation for it.
If we can produce transformers through Ministry of Energy, street lights, solar street lights should be the least of the things we can do. So I think everybody, all hands must be on deck in order to light up Lagos.
The Speaker subsequently appointed chairmen into 4 standing committees. Majority Leader Temitope Adewale is the chairman Committee on Business and Rules. Chief Whip Honorable Setonji David is to chair Committee on Ethics, Protocols and Privileges. Deputy Majority Leader Adetemola Kasumo is the chairman Legislative Compliance Committee, while Honorable Surajuddin Tijani is in charge of the Committee on House Services. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The Lagos State government has again charged BASC Stream 2 core members to take their posting in good faith while contributing their quota to the development of their host community. Oluwabukola Akande, who was at the closing ceremony, reports that the state promised to reward excellence, patriotism, and diligence and innovation.
Having successfully completed their 3 weeks of regimented training, a testament to their being grounded in the tenets of the scheme, the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Toyin Oshayintolu, urged the core members to recognize the significance of the program in fostering unity and make judicious use of the training acquired for self-development and upskilling.
I want you to actively engage with local communities, address challenges, and contribute to meaningful projects. As you venture into the field, I urge you to exemplify the lessons of discipline, of perseverance, and teamwork that you have imbibed during the time in the camp.
The state coordinator, Christina Samwang, enjoined the core members to be good ambassadors of the scheme by being patriotic, dedicated, and resilient at their various places of primary assignment.
I urge you all to be diligent and dedicated during your service here. Please avoid any conduct that could undermine our efforts and the reputation of the scheme. I must also caution against embarking on unnecessary and unauthorized journeys out of Lagos State. If you must travel, you are required to obtain permission through the proper channels.
Commendation letters were presented to the 7 core members and camp officials. In Lagos, Oluwabukola Akande, NTA News.
More stories on our bulletin to come, but please stay with us as we go on a quick short break.
What we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuits ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? Yeah! The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Sona biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
So these guys still call you Mama Do Good now because they know I always express love to them.
Mama do good, oh. Mama way good to us. She express love with flavors.
Keep expressing love with Indomie flavors.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, this people serve. Oh, thank God, the light is back.
Oh, again? Why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar?
Chief, forget all these fake products in the market.
Don't get mad. Get Bifrost and Zantress American solar battery and panel. It is the original Indian product in the market. Approved by Sun, Bifrost and Zantress America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Zantress MPPT controller, and street light. For church, offices, factories, mosques, hospitals, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830 557 08039 644 115. Bifrost and Zantress America. Solution to steady life.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up.
staying with us, and if you're just joining us, you're watching NT Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Hamas has stated that Israeli captives held in Gaza would only be released if Israel respects the current ceasefire agreement. Gloria Godwin has more details, and this on the foreign news.
A Hamas official has stated that Israeli captives held in Gaza will only be released if Israel respects the current ceasefire agreement. This comes after Hamas suspended the release of captives indefinitely, accusing Israel of violating the ceasefire terms by continuing to kill Palestinians and obstructing humanitarian aid deliveries. In response, Israel has cancelled military leave and increased its forces around Gaza, sparking protests in Tel Aviv. In another development, nearly 200 Venezuelans who were in the US illegally have been deported back to Venezuela as part of President Donald Trump's mass deportation plan. This move signals a potential easing of tensions between the US and Venezuela, which had previously refused to accept the return of its citizens. The deportation flights, which were paid for by Venezuela, marks a significant development in the US effort to have countries take back their citizens who are in the US without authorization. Venezuela's decision to accept the deportees comes after a visit from Trump envoy Richard Grenell, which had been welcomed by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro as a step towards a more cooperative relationship. That's it on Foreign News Today. I'm Glory Godwin.
Moving on to the stories that made headline on the entertainment news, Iyabo Ojo has confirmed that her family has concluded arrangement for her daughter's marriage. Mary F. Young has more details on this on the foreign news. On the entertainment news,
an actress, Iyabo Ojo, has confirmed that her ex-husband's family has given their blessings for their daughter, Priscilla Ojo's marriage to Tanzanian musician Juma Jux. Despite initial speculation due to her ex-husband's absence, Iyabo Ojo revealed that the family had privately agreed to the union, which was formalized in an Islamic wedding ceremony in Tanzania. In progression, fashion designer Vicky James and her husband Femi Atere celebrated their first wedding anniversary with a lavish party. They shared romantic photos from a recent shoot, reminiscing about their special day and the past year together. The anniversary party featured decorations, large cakes, and was attended by family and friends. That's it on entertainment news. I am Mary F. Young.
That's all on our bulletin for tonight, as Oluwase Adeshola Kilade is on standby for the Yoruba translation of the news. Thank you for staying with us and have a good evening.
Ẹ kú àṣálẹ́, ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Èyí ni ìròyìn tó wọlé tọ̀ wá wá láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì 10 tó wà ní agbègbè Tẹ́jú-Oṣó ní ìlú Èkó. Olúwaṣèyí Adéṣọlá Akínládé lóníròyìn. Ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Àjọ tó ṣe kò kárí ètò ìgbafẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti ṣetán láti mú ìyípadà dé bá ẹ̀ka náà nípasẹ̀ ṣíṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ètò kan tí wọ́n pè ní Motherland fún ti ọdún yìí. Ètò náà ni Mínísítà fún Àṣà, Ìgbafẹ́ àti Ètò Okòwò yóò ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ka ti Motherland Africa àti pàápàá jùlọ ní àsopọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ènìyàn lẹ́yìn odi, pẹ̀lú ṣíṣe àfihàn àti ṣíṣe iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Nfan Shagi Nwanyi ló mú àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn náà wá. Gíwá àwọn ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókun ti níwọ̀n kìlọ̀kìlọ̀ fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní sísàpásófin ètò ọmọ ènìyàn àti àwọn ìwà tí kò bá ìlànà iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá dọ́gba. Gíwá tàwọn ọlọ́pàá ju ọ̀rọ̀ kalẹ̀ ní àsìkò ìpàdé tàwọn ọ̀gá lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá. Gíwá ọlọ́pàá tẹnumọ́ ìdí pàtàkì tó fi yẹ fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá láti fi iṣẹ́ gidi wọn hàn dójú òṣùwọ̀n tó gbèǹgédé, bákan náà bọ̀wọ̀ fún ẹ̀tọ́ tàwọn ará ìlú pẹ̀lú ìlànà pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, gíwá tàwọn ọlọ́pàá ti kó nípa fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá láti mú àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n bu ọwọ́ lù ní àsìkò tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe iṣẹ́ wọn. Bákan náà kí wọ́n yé gbé ìbọn kiri ní àsìkò tí wọ́n bá wọ aṣọ ìjọba alágbádá wọn. A ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ lórí ìròyìn tòní. Olúwaṣèyí Adéṣọlá Akínládé lóníròyìn. Ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa.
Mekudo Azagbe Tabokwavo, Lele Die Son NTA Jesuton Moses Lele O Tito Hie Ogbeta Zoli si Okule Ton to Bo Nigeria Tome Waido Ena So You De Letiata Yodeti Na So You De So Bab Ozo Fundugo to Ohweme to Tito De we consider to ayi na to modo Ogbeto Hie Tokoto Nule Wayo De Na Cleo Temena Mokede o Fiji, and you to go Nigeria to Tito to go to Le, while you want to Vivi, Louis Jerenu, Meme, short donu, or to go Nigeria to Yeto Titolo, Baito, Contocome, o Azobawede, Yedo Hiado, Eto Alogona, o Baina, o Togo, you may be Africa, Yedo, Motherland Africa, you Titore. Because do I not do the mono oh you may to men you may be Africa to Jile ecotin to Beji to go to Lepo or you know in Leco but what would be to may be Africa to Tindero Titulo now you day why to go Nigeria to me feel it to way or do yado in a gualo now of you better only although no I joy our memele you to go to Menule, you visit me Africa to Jile, hitting to go to there now about Gualo, now to Bull Nigeria to hold you better zoning, Budo, or Tito Meme, and a Gualo, now no ye, or may Africa to Brebu, Budo, to Bull Nigeria to. O may o Punoga, down with to Bull Nigeria to, and o Punoga carry a better con. Ko you know you may you put to dino yeni you may nyodo in tata utonya toto na yena to mondo yen you may do ye go down to menule when we go ido o to menule wato takwena boy to ye do azome ta iri opono mokada ye do pono zome na do goalo na oni no me dagbe to menule to yama you may ko do teme na do mondo ye so ato o to klado to menule o hola wa you de to pride e ba you ka o me beto akroga to pono zomele do e ko wala si tata to di pono le ni to go do se na o se bla e lo suga to azo e to me you know me le pe you pono e wa nu ze o dirego e ko yi de ya na de me do bon pono zo dale do ina yo me pe to sele o pono ga e beto gun ado ya do e ko yo nu e ko note to din do e ko yo de wa podo do poporo punto na me yo pono e ro to o tu klado to menule do pono zo we to gangre me to glo malakalo yo daru mo ko to baiji Oye me o jaja hin to meta ko se na o to ko Nigeria to me ko se do amoni matemele we ko nya ina to din na do modo ye yin me o wa lo yiza to wa to le me to fi de gbe ye se do na do modo ye wa zon daide o jaja ti to me to we se me so me to olubukala akande ti to deji ba yi to awon ni matemele to gbe na do modo ye yin me pro la do beja zonji daidi o me na se o meto we do ri aro ina me we ina e to laji do ye ni o me e yo je lo do si agbasa do na zon wi wa bo so wuri awu ye ni to le na o so godo dagbede na ye de le mokere otogbo Nigeria lo su e ha for na lo to ja ka de so to ku no sin come me ko to ri do.